Mas okay ba mag-work sa Pilipinas or mag-work sa abroad? So, when I was in Hong Kong last week, kasi I'm running for visa, kasi nga napaso na yung visa ko here in Singapore and I need to go out and then come back again here in Singapore para mabigyan ako ng another 30 days to find a job. So I keep thinking to this question kasi I know it will be important to all Filipinos na gustong mag-abroad and para magkaroon sila ng idea. So, for my experience, kung mas okay ba ang Pilipinas or abroad, it depends. I think depende ito sa pananaw mo sa buhay. So, I will give you a short story kasi I think it will be important to you para ma-understand mo ano yung pinagdaanan ko noon sa pagiging OFW. So, nung nag-graduate ako ng industrial engineering noong 2004, my mom is working as branch manager sa isang electric company doon sa probinsya namin. And meron siyang kakilalang boss ng isang company din. I think the name of the company is Water District, Metro Water District. So kinausap niya yon, and then 2 days later, nag-start na ako doon sa company na yon. So nag-graduate ako ng Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, nag-work na ako. So I was so happy. So parang nag-graduate ako ng 5 years. For sure, maganda yung magiging future ko. Never know that after college days, life will be very different. So, sumasahod ako ng 150 pesos per day as a customer service. I was graduated as engineering, pero nag-work ako as customer service. So, when I have my paycheck, my first paycheck is around mabot ata ng 2,000 pesos within 15 days. Pumapasok pa ako ng Saturday noon, tsaka Sunday. Very easy work naman kasi customer service lang naman. Pero minsan maraming customer na kailangan mong i-explain talaga ng todo para maintindihan nila bakit sila napuputulan ng tubig. Number one lang naman ng reason is hindi sila nakakapagbayad. Which is very common kasi, Philippines. Okay? Maraming flaws. And after that, nung nakita ko yung sahod ko around 2,000 plus, ang daming bawas. Ang bawas na is SSS, bawas na yung pag-ibig, nagbawas pa ng tax. So, habang pag-uwi ko ng bahay, nasa higaan ako, tinitignan ko yung payslip ko. So, nagkwekwenta ako around, what if ganito yung work ko within 12 months? Ganito lang yung ipon ko. Ang taas ng pangarap ko. Okay? Siguro within 6 months, I have a friend. Sabi, Toby, mag-apply ka dito sa Cavite. May semiconductor na maganda naman yung pay. Which is, syempre, mas malaki as basic sa current na trabaho ko noon. So, I went to Cavite and I was working as a production engineer. Ang sahod ko noon is around 15K a month. So, nakita ko na naman yung sahod ko. Bawas yung tax. Bawas na naman yung SSS. Bawas naman yung pag-ibig. And then, nagkwenta na naman ako. Kwenta ko na naman. It came to the point na, gosh, ang hirap. ang hirap ng ganito, ang hirap mabuhay kasi pagkain ko pa lang, rent ko pa lang, and then yung apartment namin is like, hindi siya comfortable kasi kailangan namin mag-apartment na mura para makatipid sa Cavite. So, 6 months, nag-resign ako. And then, I went to this bottling company sa Pepsi. And then, ayun na, nag-i-start ng tumataas-taas yung sahod ko sa Pilipinas. And then, after that, I went to the aerospace na. So, nagkakaroon na akong idea, okay, sabi ko, kailangan ko palang mag-resign and to have more experience para magkaroon ka ng stepping up ng sahod mo. Then, nung nakakuha ako ng experience sa Moog Aerospace, and then napansin ko na to be, kailangan mo magtagal dito para maganda experience mo and then para makapunta ka ng abroad. Ganito kasi yung mga sahod nila, ganito yung mga nabibili nila sa buhay nila, and they will really provide. Yung daughter ko maliit pa. Imagine mo yung daughter ko is per week umabot ako ng 1,000 per week sa gatas pa lang. Minsan hindi pa umabot. Hindi umaabot ng 1,000 pesos. Minsan 5 days, 4 days, ubos na naman yung gatas. Diyos ko, ang hirap. But it came to a point, sige, itry ko mag-OFW. Until, ayun na nga, nirecommend ako ng isang friend ko dito dito sa Abu Dhabi. Noon sa Abu Dhabi, that's my first OFW. First na naging kalabang ko is yung homesick. Totally yung homesick. Yung first 3 months, wala akong ginawa kundi nakatunga nga sa bintana. I was always chatting on them na ang hirap na pala ng ganito. It's like, tama ba tong ginagawa ko? So, after that, nakapag-ipon naman, na bigyan ko ng college plan yung anak ko. I did build a home na rin. Pero parang it's not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. Then after that, I'm still seeking na talagang makaipon ako na talagang hindi na ako magtatrabaho within 50 years old, 55 years old. I'm currently 44 years old. So, and I'm still looking for a job here in Singapore. So after that, I came back here in Singapore. I think being OFW for 13 years already, combined with Abu Dhabi, I missed the 13 years of birthday of my daughter. I missed the 13 years of no Christmas. I missed the 13 years of no New Year's. And I'm spending 13 years of my birthday alone. Gosh, 13 years. Oh, wow. Bigat. So, paano ba to? So, as you can see, yung between Philippines and being an OFW, I cannot say na mas maganda yung Philippines. I cannot say din na mas maganda ang OFW. I think, para sa akin, the best way to compare them, if ano talaga yung gusto mo, if your career path is, if you want your career path na mag-grow totally, is I think you go for being an OFW. But if you're a family person and you know na you love your family and being with them is satisfied you, I think I will not propose that you go for being OFW kasi it will break you hard eh. Yeah, I think that's the lesson that I can give you. So, I hope you like this video and sana nga matuloy-tuloy itong pag-vlog ko ng mga lesson for being an OFW. And I really hope that makahanap na rin ako ng work para mabigyan ko pa rin ng, sustento ng family ko. Especially my daughter. I really love my daughter. And I'm really hoping that if she can see this, she will know my sacrifices. Pero, all of my family doesn't know with this video. Hindi ko talaga sinabi. Hindi nila alam ito. So yeah, I think you learned some lessons and there will be a next episode again that I will do some vlogging and questions. Ano yung mga common question ng mga gustong mag-OFW. And maybe I can share more. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching and remember to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.